Yo, you're in the studio with Leon Switch, and today I thought we'd be looking at VCV rack. I've got a couple more bits to show you with my Ambient Sample Pack, which is Ambient Sample Series Vol1. The Ambient Sample Pack is going to be available exclusively through leonswitch.com, so defo go check that out. All my other sample packs are on there as well. So yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to Henri Cohen for his ideas and for basically the inspiration behind pretty much all of my modular ideas and modular sort of explorations in that sense. So much love on Henri. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, I've got a very basic patch sort of setup here. I've got a reverb, I've got a delay, and they're on sends, auxiliary A and B. I've got an audio unit and I've got a mixer setup. So a very basic kind of setup right now. First thing I'm going to grab is this complex, sorry, not complex, the Simpliciter by Nischi. This thing is brilliant. I love it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab 4 of these. So let's duplicate that, duplicate that, duplicate that. So as you can see here, I've got 4 Nischis. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load in 4 different samples. I have made a note of a couple here. So I'm going to grab number 5 in the first one, number 7 in the second one. So these are my no grid loops from my sample pack. There's 40 in there. So I'm going to grab number 11 for the next one. And number 28 for the last one here. So I had a play with this idea last night, and it worked really well. So I thought it'd be a good one to sort of record a video on. I'm going to try and stay as close to the microphone as possible, but unfortunately it might disappear and all that kind of stuff. I might sort of end up sort of quite far back or quite close up or whatever. But anyway, so what we've got here, like I say, is we've got basically four stereo samplers sitting here. So what I'm going to do now is we've got 8 single outputs. So I'm going to grab the 8-channel mixer from Bog Audio, and we are literally going to grab red cables for audio, and we're going to go in 1, in 2, and that's left and right on there. Oh, there we go. Left and right on there. Left and right, we'll just set up the panning quickly on these. Wow, I keep missing the pot there. Left and right, and then left and right. So once again, we're going to go through. We've got red cables for audio, left and right, and the same here. Left and right. And the last one here. Left and right. And what I will do is I will mute off all of these apart from the very first channel there for a second. And we will just turn the volume down here so we don't get any killer volume out, and we will just link this now up. Left and right to the mixer. And then I'll introduce the volume there. So this should be channel, this first Simpliciter. There we go. So what we will do is we'll now mute this off. So that's the first one. Then we got the second one. I'm actually going to reverse this one. This is going to play backwards. Pretty cool. So I can understand what that one's saying now. So let's mute that one off. Let's get the next one. That's this one here. Once again, let's stick that in reverse. And as you can see, when we look closer at these numbers here, we can see that this one's 67.2 seconds long, this one's 87 seconds long, this one's 62.9 seconds long, this one is 49.4 seconds long. So they're very, very random loops. Nice. And now let's listen to this last one here. So you get the idea. So let's mute off the master here and let's just unmute all of these. So my thinking was that I've got 8 channels, 4 stereo channels as it was. So if I grab the Borg Audio 8FO, sorry, put this after here, come along a little bit, then what we can do is we can take the different phases out of the LFO and we can have it so that it phases the levels. So we can have it, so I'll show you what I mean. Let's grab a green cable. So green, we'll go to this first one, green to the second one, green to the third, and so forth and so forth. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Always forget to click and drag. And then for this one, and what you'll notice now that we've done that is we're now sort of panning across or phasing across, fading across all 4 of these different simplicitors. So we can see at the moment it's quite quick. So let's bring the volume down here and let's just unmute it. In fact, I know it's going to be quiet. So what we'll do is turn the offset up, which will bring the overall volume up. And as you can hear at the moment, it doesn't sound like much. There's something quite cool about it. But if we turn on the slow and we bring this down a touch, and we now give it some effects. So we're going to give it quite a bit of reverb and quite a bit of delay. And we'll just let that play for a second. It's really, really nice. So we could actually bring this offset up a bit more, I reckon. Really, really nice. So what we can do now is if we grab another recorder, we can take an output straight from these, or an input straight from the outputs here. So channel 1, channel 2, left and right. And we can now hit the record button on here. And we can just let that cycle. Nice. On 30 seconds. We're gonna go for about a minute. So we'll give us a couple of seconds and then we'll stop it recording. Okay, so what we can do now, as you can see, that is playing now. Quite a small level, but it's playing. So we'll mute this off and we will now grab the output from here. So we'll go red cables. Thank you, Omri, for your color coding. And we'll grab a red cable again. We can now hear that it's exactly the same as this. So we'll give it, once again, reverb and delay. And we can now record in, or import in, some different ones of these. So let's go 24, open wave. And then for this one, let's import and we'll go 27. And the next one, we'll go 36. That is lovely. And then for this last one, we'll go 31. That's playing through here, I think. That's really nice. We could probably take the gain up a touch on this. And maybe even some of the high pass. And let's take the width up a little bit as well. That's lovely. Okay, and then on this channel 1, we should now have this new batch of samples doing exactly the same as what it did last time, where it sort of crossfades across them all. That is lovely. Let's slowly bring the volume up on here. See where we end up. Lovely. What we could even do is we could duplicate this reverb and we'll just put this here for a second. Let's grab the inputs here. Let's go left in, right in. Let's grab the outputs here. So we'll go red cables left, red cable right. String some of that wet down, some of the thing up. Bring some of the volume down on this. So we've now got a dedicated reverb unit just for this sample bank. These sample banks. Let's mute this one off for a second. Right, let's take the dry up. And let's take some of the low down. Do the same on the diffusion reverb. Nice. Our gain saying here. Our gain's normal, which bring it down a touch. Alright, let's grab another recorder. And let's sample this. I know at the moment it sounds a bit strange, but it's all playing. So what we'll do is grab another one of these simplicitors. Let's grab a copy of the inputs here. So let's go red cable to the, let's go to the reverb unit here. It might make our life easier to bring the reverb unit down to here. And then we'll go red cable to the right channel of the reverb here. Oh. There we go. And let's just hit record. Sorry, wrong one, this one. And we'll let that play for about a minute. That was lovely. I even like that kind of low noise sort of in there, you know? Really nice. Okay, let's stop that now. And let's plumb this. So let's lose these cables here. And let's grab outputs, put these to, let's turn this channel off here. And we'll go red cable to this right hand channel here. We need to hit the play button on this. Stop trigger. And let's go reverse on this, -1. And there should be a D click here somewhere. Yeah. Let's do that. And let's also do the same on this one. And now on channel 3, let's turn up the send effects, the reverb and delay. But let's also, while we're here, let's take up some of this low part, this high pass. And some of the stereo width. Bring the volume down a touch on that. And let's turn on this channel 2 again. Really nice. So next thing I want to do is I want to add the texture synthesizer, also known as clouds. And we'll take an input from, let's go from this here. So we've got a separate output to the texture synthesizer. And we'll go channel 4 in here. Channel 4. And let's just solo this for a second. So we've literally just got the texture synthesizer playing at this very second in time. The first thing I want to do is knock it up an octave. So we'll go 1. Let's turn the dry wet all the way up so we're only getting the wet signal. Let's turn the stereo spread like up a lot. Let's turn the feedback up. And let's also turn the reverb up a lot. And now what we can do is bring the position back. And we need to now adjust this density and the texture just to get this sitting right. So if we bring this back a touch, we should start to get sound. Wow. Let's give it some more effects here. And a little bit more gain. We can turn the gain up here. Really, really lovely. Let's bring the levels down on these two. And let's now introduce these in. Let's bring this one in. What we do need to do is take the width up on this and the high pass a touch. And just slowly bring this in. That's really nice. I can bring the volume up a touch here. God, I love this. Let's try changing the texture slightly with it. I'm getting the occasional clicks in my headphones. I hope you're not getting that. You'll probably also see up here I'm hitting like 400% max. 341. It's crazy. Lovely. Really, really nice. Try adjusting the size. So let's grab a VCA. Got one there. And let's drop the VCA a lot. In fact, let's take it all the way down. Okay, so let's grab, for this size here, in fact for the density here, let's grab some modulation and we'll take it through the VCA so we've got like more control over it. Let's just go for like this LFO here. And what we'll do is we'll slowly bring this up. And that should adjust the speed here slightly. Let's solo that for a second. Pretty special. Here, grab another one of these. Let's duplicate this. And let's grab from the... Let's go for another one here. Let's grab from here. And let's put this into the... Let's go, the texture. Let's turn that up. Got two different phases of the LFO. Really nice. Okay, so let's get some of that action happening as well. So once again, let's duplicate this VCA. Let's grab green cable and we'll go into another phase of this LFO. So we'll miss that one. Let's go to here. Let's grab the output and we'll take this to the size, which is the equivalent now of this moving backwards and forwards. Really nice. Now let's introduce the other parts again. So channel 4, let's get a swimming with reverb and delay. So what we could try, might be a little obscure, but let's go -1 with the octave. So that's just taking this, so we're now playing in reverse and down an octave. And let's turn this back on. And let's just switch out this last one. Open, and let's grab a random, let's go 34. Really lovely. Bring the volume down that a touch. Nice. Let that play for a couple of minutes. Really nice. So there we go. We've got a load of random loops, resampled and played with. So there we go. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope that was insightful and helpful for you. Let's switch to this page. And here you go. So this is one of the construction kits from my sample pack. I'll let this play out and then I will speak to you in the next one. I hope that's been insightful and helpful. Once again, the sample series, so my Leon Switch Ambient Sample Series Vol1 is only available through leonswitch.com. I'm going to release it very soon, so feel free to go check out the website. All my other sample packs are on there. Lovely. There we go. Brilliant. Much love, big up, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.